have you ever questioned reality? Not just in passing, but deeply, to the point where the world around you starts to feel uncertain. Today, we're diving into some of the most mind-bending ideas in philosophy, concepts that challenge the very foundation of what we call real. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you might just see everything differently. Let's start with a question. How do you know that what you see, hear, and touch is real? The ancient Greek philosopher Plato believed that what we perceive is just a shadow of a deeper truth. His famous allegory of the cave describes prisoners who have lived their entire lives seeing only shadows cast on a wall, believing them to be reality. What if we are also prisoners, trapped by our senses, mistaking appearances for the real world? Fast forward to modern times, and we find similar ideas in science. Neuroscientists tell us that our brains don't directly experience reality. They interpret signals. What we call red or sweet or soft is simply how our brain processes different frequencies and chemical reactions. So, if our perception is filtered through biology, how much of what we know is actually real? Now let's go even deeper. Imagine everything around you, your friends, your house, even your own body, is nothing more than code inside an advanced simulation. Sounds like science fiction, right? But this is exactly what philosopher Nick Bostrom's simulation hypothesis suggests. He argues that if technology continues to advance, civilizations will eventually be able to create ultra-realistic simulations. And if that's possible, statistically speaking, the odds are that we are inside one right now, rather than being the original reality. Even Elon Musk has said that the chances we are in base reality are 1 in billions. If he's right, then what does that mean for free will, for meaning, or for truth? If we are in a simulation, who or what is running it? Let's take this one step further. What if the only thing that truly exists is you? This is the idea behind solipsism, the belief that only one's own mind is certain to exist. Everything else, your friends, your family, even the stars in the sky, could just be figments of your imagination. It's a deeply unsettling thought. If you were in a dream, how would you know? Descartes famously doubted everything except one undeniable truth: I think, therefore I am. But that doesn't prove that anyone or anything else exists, does it? So where does this leave us? If reality is an illusion, if we're in a simulation, or if we can only be sure of our own consciousness, does anything actually matter? Some philosophers argue that whether reality is real or not is irrelevant. What matters is how we experience it. Others, like existentialists, suggest that meaning isn't something we discover, but something we create. Even if reality is an illusion, it's still the only one we have. Philosophy has a way of making us question everything we take for granted. And maybe, just maybe, that's a good thing. The more we challenge our assumptions, the more we expand our understanding of what's possible. So, what do you think? Are we living in a simulation? Is reality just an illusion? Or is this all just a mental exercise with no real consequence? Let's discuss in the comments below, because the truth is, we may never know. If you enjoyed this dive into mind-bending philosophy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, keep questioning.